Good day to each and everyone. This is the video discussion of module number 9. This was supposed to be discussed last Wednesday, but you are all busy with your um, requirements with your other subject. That's why I wasn't able to discuss it to you properly. So I made a video discussion as your guide in answering your module number 9. Lesson title, Interpreting Graphical Presentation. Lesson objectives at the end of this module, you should be able to determine different graphical presentation, read and interpret graphs. In the previous lesson, you have learned how to create a frequency distribution table and also learned that we have three types of data presentation or the presentation of data. We have the textual, tabular, and graphs. So this time we will be learning about graphs and you will learn how to read and interpret graphs. Productivity tip. So more about data today. Manage your time well, motivate yourself by thinking positive so that you can easily understand the facts presented in the graph. Graphs are a common method to visually illustrate relationships in data. What is the purpose of a graph? The purpose of a graph is to present the data that are too numerous or complicated to describe adequately in the text and in less space. It also shows trends and relationships of the variable under study. Also, graphs enables us in studying the cause and effect relationship between two or more variables. Graphs help to measure the extent of change in one variable when another variable changes by a certain amount. So in this module, we will focus mostly on the characteristics of data presentation and how interpreting the graphs such as line graphs, pie chart, and the bar graphs. So nowadays, first, there are plenty of data presented in social media. So make sure you only believe on those from reliable sources and always double check information before you believe on it. And think before you click. So double check before sharing something in the social media like Facebook so you won't be spreading fake news. Remember that sharing personal data online increases the risk of data cloning. So limit making your information public. Now let's proceed to the main lesson. Graphical presentation is a way of analyzing numerical data. It exhibits the relation between data, ideas, information, and concepts in a diagram. It is easy to understand and it is one of the most important learning strategies. So there are different types of graphical representation. Some of them are as follows. The first one is the bar graph. So it uses solid bars to represent quantities. It is effective for discrete variables and multiple bar graph for comparing figures of two or more categories. So keyword there is solid bars. Next, we have the line graph. It shows trends over a period of time. Information is connected in some way, and this is effective for continuous variable. Multiple line graph for comparing figures of two or more categories. The next one is the pie chart. So I know you are all familiar with a pie, like buko pie, apple pie, pizza, and those are in the shape of a circle and divided into slices. This is why this is called a pie chart, because this chart is a circle divided into slices to illustrate numerical proportion. So each part represents a percentage of the total, and this is a good way to show relative sizes. Next type of graph is the pictograph. So picto, picture. So this is a way of showing data using images. A fun and interesting way to show data, but it is not very accurate. This can be vertical or horizontal. Vertical, patayo, horizontal, pahiga. Now, take a look at the graph. What type of graph is in the photo? Okay, so this is a line graph. So you can see the line in the graph, the green one. Okay, the line green, the line which is color green. That actually is a continuous, because that graph represents the temperatures in New York City, and temperature is a discrete variable since it can be expressed in decimal. Next photo. Okay, so this one is a pictograph. So you can see images of motorbike, dolls, dog, and then cars. Next one. Okay, so this is a pie chart. A circle divided into slices. And last one. Okay, so this is a bar graph. General rules for graphic presentation of data. Number one is suitable title. Should clearly indicates the subject for which you are presenting it. So you should put suitable title dun sa pinapresent na graph. Just for example, in this bar graph, so these are the fruit sales, browser market, browser market share North America 2020. Okay, so you must put suitable title. And number two is unit of measurement. So clearly state the unit of measurement. For example, the unit of measurement for weight or volume. So you must be specific kung yun ba ay kilogram, grams, milligrams, centigrams. And also if the data are about money, so you must put or identify if it is Philippine peso, US dollars, or Japanese yen, or what currency value is presented in the graph. Number three, suitable scale to represent the entered data in an accurate manner. So make sure that all the data in the graphs are correct and accurate according to the given set of data. Number five, number four, index. It explains the different colors and shades lines, and designs, and include a scale of interpretation. Just for example, in this bar graph, as you can see the vertical and the horizontal lines. So the vertical one is this, it represents the sales, and for the horizontal, the different fruits. Also, you can see colors in the bars. The first bar is red, that represent apples. The second one is yellow for bananas. The third one is violet for grapes. The fourth one is orange for oranges, and then green or pears.